Let's start with Julia.
Good morning, everyone. First, I'm extremely honored and thank you all for having me. I just think of myself as a little old teacher, but specifically, I am a social studies and special education teacher in the state of Delaware. I'm also helping our school implement our social and emotional learning initiatives, which is extremely huge. So I know that it has become a bit of a buzzword. So I kind of wanted to break down what it is, why it's important, and how it will look in Delaware schools. As we all know, this past year has been extremely challenging for our students, their families, and teachers and staff. But social emotional learning, it is, our CASEL is a national organization that breaks down what's healthy skills look like. So it's 5 main components. There's self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, relationship skills, and responsible decision-making. This is important. Research has been done scientifically that's proven that it increases attendance, academic achievements on both grades and standardized tests. It improves attitudes and the mental health of our children and adults. It also decreases drug use. So I found this very interesting because we are actually teaching coping skills, healthy coping skills, and it makes good business sense. It helps us make sure that our young people are going into desirable workforces. So we know that as we ask computers to do more work for us, the human interactions are going to be more valuable. So we want to make sure that we're teaching our kids in school these skills. Going forward, how it will look in Delaware schools, there is actually a new regulation about multi-tiered systems of support to mandate that we have different levels of support for students and their families based on their needs. So you'll see a huge emphasis on relationships, routines, because it helps us feel safe, and those resilience building skills like mindfulness as one example. The state of Delaware, I actually am on a few different committees where we are actually planning toolkits for educators so that our Delaware educators don't feel like they have to invent everything. There's going to be lots of tools on the Department of Education website of how to teach these skills and lesson plans. We're also integrating social emotional learning into academics. So that may look like in a math class, if someone's reading a chart, a real life chart of COVID, how do we break this down? How do we know if this data is accurate? How does this make us feel, first of all? So really, it's about incorporating the humanity of our children and our community members and elevating that. I also serve with Trauma Matters Delaware on the community healing work group. So if anyone is interested, we're always looking for more volunteers. We are actually beginning talks on doing healing circles in the community because there's been many rifts and we want to focus on healing those. So if you're interested, please reach out. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Julia.